Ira Thor here with Occidental head coach Anahit Aladzhanyan.
Yeah.
And I got it right.
There you go.
I didn't mess up the entire weekend. I had a one-on-one trip for the Tigers. Coach, talk about what this experience has been like for your team this weekend.
Yeah, it's been huge. It's been huge. I really think we got better as a team. We had a chance to play more players than we normally do, get a little deeper into our rotation, give everyone valuable minutes as we prepare to get into, conference SCIAC play. Yeah.
And we were talking about during the broadcast how a tournament like this, where both squads will really help prepare you guys for those hard month of January when you're deep in the conference play. We'll talk about the first game of the tournament. Hamlin challenged you guys until you closed them out. What was the difference that opening win in this tournament?
Honestly, I really feel like we battled in both games. In the Hamlin game, I think our shooting percentage was a little bit better than tonight or today or this afternoon. I thought we were a little better in finishing baskets yesterday, but defensively, I thought we were solid in both games. Yeah, so I really think that was the difference. Yesterday, we were able to put the ball in the basket. Tonight, not so much.
How frustrating is for your team today, knowing that both teams are struggling to shoot, and all it takes is a made basket here or there, and it completely would change the dynamic of the game?
Yeah, it's all about toughness. It's definitely frustrating. It's obviously frustrating for us, but we really like to stay in the moment and move forward. So, you miss a basket, next you got to move on. You got to stay in the moment. So we don't really, spend time, thinking about what happened a second ago. We got to move forward, be ready.
What did you like that you saw from your team over the last 2 days?
Lots of things. Number one, I like our fight all the time. I think, my kids play really hard all the time, and that's something that keeps us in games. Another thing is I really like that we're able to keep the momentum from getting away from us. That's something that's huge. Again, going into conference play, we want to make sure that we keep momentum on our side, and when it shifts, that we don't let it get away. And so that's probably what I'm most proud of, but I'm also really proud of, just like I said, how hard we play together, we stick together. Really, I think we're building a great culture as a team.
Well, a team that has a different dynamic because you have a few seniors, and then after that the team is really young.
Yeah.
Tell us about the dynamic of the team this year.
Yeah, you just said it right there. We have some experienced seniors who, have elevated our program for the last, 4 years now. And then you have some fresh young talent who are ready to play now. So it's nice. They mesh well together. I think we have a great team dynamic, and, I'm really hoping we can, kind of take the next step forward and be able to close out close games against, really good teams. Our younger kids have to catch up to the experience that they're lacking, but they're ready to go. They're ready to go. Kind of that naivety is a good thing too. Our seniors are solid. Like I said, they've battled for their fourth season now, and I think they're going to help the younger kids, grow up fast.
Now, January is looming, the New Year's coming. Where do you see the SCIAC this year? Obviously, Claremont Mudscribs is a team that most will be looking at, but where do you see the league, and who else do you think could be in the conversation?
Yeah, you can't ever count Chapman out with the style that they play. Pressure for 40 plus minutes. They're probably the team to beat this year. I don't want to say that because no disrespect to Claremont, who's been great, but Chapman is definitely in that conversation. Redlands is really solid. Cal Lutheran's always solid. But I think what's nice this year is I really think anyone can beat anyone. So that should, give everybody a little bit of hope. In our conference, you got to end in the top 4 to advance to the conference tournament. So, I think there might be more of an opportunity this year than in, a couple seasons past to kind of get into that top 4. Yeah.
Now, a little bit more fun at the end of the interview.
Okay.
Of all the teams, the 15 teams here in the tournament, you guys have by far the closest trip. I have a lot, even though I'm from Jersey, I have a lot of friends who live in LA, and they come up to Vegas on the weekends.
Okay.
First, the second time that this team has been in the tournament, what's kept you guys coming back to the D3 Hoops Classic?
well, number one, you all make it so convenient for us. You take care of just about everything. We're staying in the, at South Point. You're in the the arena's in the building. It's a 2-minute walk. Yeah, I mean, you all put on a great tournament. It's super convenient. There are going to be some great teams. It gives our team an opportunity to see some of the best teams play, where we might not be able to, see that in person early on or whatnot. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a great tournament. There's, lots of fun, lots of action here, and it's a great business trip.
And a short business trip, too, which is always a positive thing. All right, now the fun. I promise some fun. Trips like this are great. It's a good bonding experience. And this is obviously a very fun town.
Sure.
So outside of basketball, what did you guys do in this trip to kind of have a little fun and let your hair down?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because Vegas is so close to LA that I'm not so sure that my players were like overly thrilled about coming to Vegas. They've all been here, I'm pretty sure. So, just some free time down at the Strip. We had dinner at Cabo Wabo last night. We didn't do anything. Anything that we didn't do any team activities or bonding specific activities, but the women spent a lot of time together. They had a white elephant together, and they just had a bunch of free time. They kind of got to choose what they wanted to do. Some of our players went out to, there's a national park around here. I think it's Red Rock. I have some geology majors. They were really interested in that. So yeah, we had some free time, and they got out, got some time to explore. It was a fun trip.
Well, that's Coach Heat of the Occidental Tigers. We wish them a lot of luck as they open more SCIAC play. I always say that wrong. SCIAC play in the month of January in the new year. We thank you, the Occidental Tigers, for their appearance at the D3Hoops.com Classic.